Hello, I am Dr. Mangia, and welcome to Punk Science TV. Hope you like the new titles. So, astronomers have found recently the biggest explosion that's ever been found in the universe, ever. And before you panic that it's anywhere nearby, it's actually been found in a huge galaxy 390 million light years away. And to give you an idea of how big this explosion is, it's estimated that the power of it had 10 million times the lifetime energy output of our sun. But is it actually an explosion? So this is one of the images given by NASA. So you can see that it's actually blown a kind of cavity in some gas, and this is so large that they're assuming that this explosion has been really, really large. So, but let's look at some of the facts that are to do with this so called explosion. So, one of them is it's in the vicinity of a black hole. So, we know that it's coming from around about near the center of a galaxy, and it also contains electrons at just below the speed of light, lots of radio emissions as well, and it created a concentrated jet. Now, we've talked about concentrated bipolar jets from black holes on this show before. So conventional scientists think that this explosion was caused by infalling material into the black hole that got accelerated to nearly light speeds and then shot out in a jet, now almost at the speed of light. Now, why does this happen? Because according to their ideas, that black holes actually should be pulling everything in and sucking everything in. I mean, that's why they're called black holes, aren't they? Because nothing, not even light, can escape. So why is it that some of this infalling material not only gets accelerated away, but in fine jets and also in such power that they can't really explain it? Now, in this quote in New Scientist, it actually says that just what I said there, that it's created by infalling matter into a supermassive black hole, and that they can't really explain why this black hole has produced it. And they're saying, especially given that it's not active anymore. So, what they mean is that they can't see it sort of doing anything around that's showing that it's got infalling material and it's coming, spitting it out again or anything like that. So it all really comes clear when you look at the black hole principle. So just to remind you again, the black hole principle says that light comes from infinity. Really, it's the light of consciousness from realms that we can't see, and it splits into matter and antimatter at the speed of light, at what we call the perception horizon. And so the matter and antimatter are created, and it kind of in a breathing process they combine again to form light, and that's the various forms of radiation. So that's why we see electrons coming out of black holes at just below the speed of light. They've only just slowed down to our dimension effectively. So how can we explain such a large explosion? Well, it's not really an explosion. It's the natural unfolding of the universe, of its natural outflow of creation. So you have this infinite light at the center of a black hole, and it spirals round to the edge until it gets to what we call the edge of our universe, the speed of light. But actually, it's at that point where that's where the jets of electrons that have just split off from light get uh, what we see, just out of nowhere, just below the speed of light. But they get shot out in a fine jet, and we also find, as we've spoken about this on previous episodes, the antimatter coming out of the centre of black holes as well. And that goes at every single level. As we said, thunderstorms, hurricanes all show antimatter coming out because it's all the same pattern. And it's that breathing pattern. So sometimes it will happen and sometimes it won't. So why is it so powerful? Well, it's got infinite light and you could say infinite consciousness in the heart. And that's what's so powerful. So basically, we need to step back and realize that we don't actually know everything about the universe. There are realms that we really don't know about, and we've got to respect that. So it's not an explosion, it's the effortless power of the universe creating itself from infinity. And it's so powerful. It's not that it's banging into something or gobbling something or exploding. It's just coming in from infinity, from infinite light. And it's really quite humbling, really. So once you realize that we don't know everything, there's realms of the universe that are really beyond our measurement, really beyond our knowing, beyond our perception, then everything starts to fit together. And there's this amazing pattern of reality that goes throughout all of the universe. So thank you for watching, and I'm Dr. Manjir, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.